Hi, and welcome to the Access Testing Information video. My name is Laura Moon. DHS ML Department mission to ensure that multilingual learners, or MLs, in Duluth High School GCPS achieve excellence by attaining proficiency in English and meeting or exceeding grade level AKS in all content area and skills and behavior, resulting in measured improvement against local, national, and world class standards. These are members of our department. First, we would like to introduce Miss Kinchin. She is our principal and very supportive of our ML population. There, I am Laura Moon, the ML department chair. And behind the little picture of me is Diana Landrian. She is the ML principal. Here are our multilingual learner department teachers. We have our language arts teachers, social studies teachers, math teachers, and our science teachers. We have ITC, which is the International Transition Center. These are our Duluth members of that. So what is access testing? The purpose of access testing, it evaluates English language proficiency to guide educators in supporting English learners' progress effectively. There are 4 language domains. It measures listening, speaking, reading, and writing as skills essential for academic success in English. Role for parents and educators. The access results help parents understand their child's English growth and guide educators' instructional decisions. Alignment with the standards. The test aligns the WIDA English Language Development Standards to reflecting real-world academic language use. How it is given. We will be given our tests online at Duluth. The sections, again, include listening, speaking, reading, and writing for targeting specific language skills. The testing environment will be small groups with quiet, supportive setting to minimize stress. The testing schedule is listening and reading is on January 13th. The writing section will be on January 14th. Speaking section starts on the 15th, and we'll be rotating students through that until the 16th. So, understanding what access is measuring. Language domains assessed. Access measures, again, listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills essential for academic success. Proficiency levels. Scores reflect proficiency from 1, which is entering, to 6, which is reaching, indicating English usage ability. The purpose and impact is tracking progress, ensures students overcome language barriers to access grade level content successfully. Parental support. Understanding access helps parents support language development and celebrate your child's milestones. How are the scores used? For instructional planning, it helps teachers tailor the instruction to meet each student's specific language needs effectively. This includes scheduling and support classes. Program decisions. Scores guide decisions on continuing or exiting ESOL services based on a student proficiency. Scores purpose. Access scores focus solely on language development and do not impact grades or promotion at all. This test is not anything that can be studied, anything that your student needs to do outside of just being here taking it. So, how can parents help? Encourage English reading. Encourage your student to read to you in English, starting with picture books or short stories to build vocabulary and interest. Engage in English conversation, talking in English about daily topics like meals, hobbies, and school helps children practice and improve language skills naturally. Support homework and school attendance. Parents asking about homework, and ensuring regular school attendance, especially during testing periods. Students need to know that it is very important that they are coming every single day for that week to take this test. It is super important. Celebrate progress and use resources. Acknowledging small language improvements builds confidence in your student. How can you see last year's scores? So in Parent Portal, if you go to Documents, you will see WIDA, WIDA, or Access Report. So this is a sample of an Access Parent Report. This report will be in your home language. The important information is located in the summary at the bottom. Here, it tells you what your child can do in English. How are scores used to help my child make progress in learning academic English? This is sort of a snapshot for teachers to see, okay, they can do this in English, let's push them a little bit more. So how do you decide when my child stops receiving language support? So depending on their composite score, which is like an overall average of all the sections and all the things that are in each section of the test, if they get a 4.4, there will be a reclassification meeting with all of your students' teachers, and we will decide if they need to continue in ESOL or if they can be monitored, which means they still get a few ESOL support items. If your student gets 5 or above, they will automatically exit, which means they have reached the next to the highest proficiency level. So here are the 6 levels. Again, when they get to 5, which is bridging, that is typically when ESOL support is not really needed. So incentives for access testing this year: students that attend and complete each section and take the test seriously will receive a dessert party. Additionally, students that grow a bandwidth will receive a pizza party in May. A bandwidth would be going up a whole level. So if your student has a 1.5 from last year and then makes a 2.5 or higher this year, they will be invited to a pizza party. And students that exit ESOL will be put into a raffle for Beats earphones. So they could win some very costly earphones. So resources. So hopefully your students have already been practicing. If they are directly served in an ESOL class, they have been doing Hype Week lessons all week to get them ready to go for access. You can also check out www.wida.wisc.edu/, or you can Google WIDA, and there is an Assess tab, and there are practices and guides and things like that just to get you and your student prepared for next week. Questions or concerns? So if after watching this video you still have some questions, we will be sending a link to a Teams meeting, which is like Zoom, on January 12th at 2:30. Or if you would feel more comfortable, you can scan this QR code and you can ask any questions you have there. You may also email me at laura.p.moon@gcpsk12.org. You can email me through there, or you can find me and search me in Parent Square if you have any questions. I hope that helps and answers anything that you have lingering. If not, you have some options. Please do not hesitate to reach out, and happy access testing.